guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Smashbrush, and for today's video I am really excited to be here because I'm going to be doing a tutorial, review, first impression, and surprise giveaway on the all-new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I think there is a lot that we can say about this, and I think undeniably we can all agree that the colors are super pretty, super vibrant. You know, I can't wait to show you guys how I came up with this look that you see right over here. This is definitely a little bit more of a Valentine's Day inspired look, since literally Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I can't wait to tell you guys what I think about this palette. Also stay tuned, I will be giving you guys instructions on how to enter the giveaway to be able to win this palette. So if this is a video that you guys are interested in, then just keep watching, and without further ado, let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm basically going to be doing my foundation later on off camera because I want today's video to just be focused on the eyes, and I like to do my eyes first and then my complexion and everything else later, which is why I look so barefaced right now. This palette literally just came out today. If you have tried her first Volume 1 palette, we know how beautiful and an amazing success that has been. I must have bought like a good 3 to 4 of those palettes just because I am a bridal makeup artist as well, and they have beautiful, amazing colors in there that I was just constantly hitting pan on. So for that reason, I'm really excited for this palette. Now, I'm gonna be very honest, I think that I was also a little bit skeptical, not even due to like her past like lipstick launch or anything like that. That's obviously her own brand, and I think we're all trying to like, you know, look at the positivity at this point and not just like dwell on the negativity. I also did buy the Vault collection, and I remember when I tried it out and I was using it on my eyes, I really didn't feel like the formulation was exactly the same as her original. That's what she had claimed. But before I get into that, I want to go ahead and show you guys the new Volume 2 palette. It is super pretty. It is so colorful, so bright and vibrant. Certain shades remind me of like kind of like that highlighter shade, so it's like very bright. I don't know if it'll pick it up this way, but yeah, super bright and vibrant. I did want to go for something a little bit more on like the Valentine's Day lovey colors. If you guys want to see me do a look more on like these natural tones, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments, and I'll probably do it in following videos. When this palette was leaked or when she had launched it or showed it out to us, I was a little bit like, wait, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Vault, at least 2 of the palettes, and I do have them here, and I'm sorry, they look like crusted and busted. And they're not the same. I think they wanted to do like the same idea, but I'm gonna insert some pictures because it's a little hard to like lift them up. But these colors I feel like are the updated, more vibrant, more just like, it's like it had a lift, you know? I don't know, those are my thoughts. Going in with like this nice, like kind of like a bigger blending brush, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my crease area. And it might look a little excessive, but that's just because I'm gonna really like extend it up and stuff. Okay, so initial thought, holy crap, that is very pigmented. Like, okay, so the next color that I'm gonna go in is with Therapy Sesh, and I am just gonna bring it right into here. Guys, that is beautiful. Like, my God. So I'm gonna go into that color, My Man, and I am just gonna apply it right into this area. This is like going more into the lid. That is gorgeous. And now going into that color, Not My Journey, I'm just gonna apply it a little bit towards the edge here because I want it to like slightly smoke it out now. So far this is blending out so so beautifully. My God. So I'm gonna go into that color called Certified, and I'm just gonna lighten up my brow bone here and just kind of like give it this really nice highlight. Guys, so far I am really happy with the way these are coming out, and that's that these are like matte colors. You know, I find that like sometimes with matte shades I tend to be a little bit more like picky, or more of like I can kind of critique it a little bit more, just because I know the differences between like matte eyeshadows and matte eyeshadows that tend to be like really good in pigment and just the way it applies and how buttery it is. And this is definitely like just going on so smoothly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm gonna do that off camera real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so cut crease is done, and I really didn't know like what I wanted to do with this. I think I'm gonna go in with that color I'm In It. It's like this white but has like some purpley pinky type of tone to it. It's like very iridescent. So I am gonna use this color on the lid. See how that, oh wow. So it kind of like looks like a, I don't know if it's like more pink or purple, but it's definitely going with the look that I have like tried out here. Alright, so that came out looking really pretty, and I'm just gonna go back into that color My Man, because I want to blend out this edge just a little bit more to kind of like connect everything together. And I also think that because I have a white, it does show up a little bit more. Yeah, good stuff guys, good stuff. So the last thing I want to do is I kind of just want to brighten up this area, so I'm going to go into that color Certified again, and I am just going to blend this upward just like that. Okay guys, so I think this is basically my eye look right here. All I have to do is really do my liner, lashes, and everything else. So not really all I have to do, but I am gonna get off camera real quick. I'm gonna finish this side. I'm gonna do my complexion, concealer, like contour, all of that good stuff, and then I'll be back to do the bottom part of my eyes with you guys, and then we'll talk about it. And ta-da! Look how freaking pretty this has turned out to be. I still want to finish this eye here with you guys. I did do it on this side just to kind of get an idea of what I wanted to do. Using my pointed brush, I'm going to be mixing those first two white colors, Certified and I'm In It. And basically, I am just going to highlight the very inner corner with this. The reason why I'm mixing that white in there is just because I feel like I want it to pop out a little bit more than it does on my lid. And I want it to like just stand out but still have like that iridescent kind of look going on there. So you see it just has like a really pretty slight kind of pop to it. By the way, I did also use that color over here. So I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it does have like more of like that pinky purpley highlight type of thing going on. So with that same brush, I'm gonna be going into that color Tipsy Girl again, which is the color that we use on our crease. And I am just going to basically go all the way underneath. Going back to that blending brush that I used to blend that top color out, I am just gonna kind of connect these two and just blend out the edges here. Now with that same exact brush, I'm gonna go into that color A Moment. A moment like this. I don't know why when I was like using this color, that's like the first song that like popped into my head. So I'm gonna use A Moment, and I am just going to like go right over it, because I find that it has like a slight shimmer, and mixed in with like this really bright color kind of gives it like a nice look to it. Now for like kind of like this other half that I didn't touch, I'm gonna go into that color Good Place. It also has like a shimmery tone to it, and I am just gonna apply it mainly towards the edge here. Notice how it's not so drastic, but that's because we put that pink underneath, and I like it to be like very blended and soft and gradual. And then the last thing we need to do is apply on mascara. Okay guys, and here is my completed look. I have a couple of things to say as far as like kind of like that first impression type of thing. So first of all, I do want to say that these colors are absolutely gorgeous. I came into this video kind of like a little bit with my guard up because I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be good or a flop or who knows. Just because unfortunately there have been issues with Jaclyn Hill in the past, even including with like MORPHE launches. So for me, it's like, it was just one of those things where it's like I want to love it, but I do have to have like my guard up just because I just don't know, you know. And unfortunately that's kind of like what we're at this moment. But I do definitely think that she is capable of creating such amazing products. But surprisingly enough, I am obsessed with like these colors. I think they are so pigmented. If anything, I feel like some of the colors are more pigmented than they were in her previous palette from the Volume 1. Now, I haven't tried every single one of them on my eyes, but judging from like the swatches and things like that, I want to say that the consistency, for example, like with the matte colors, I think are absolutely gorgeous. I can only imagine how those natural colors are going to transfer onto the eye if the more exaggerated and more vibrant colors turn up like this. I can just imagine how like the natural colors are definitely going to be working. Now with that, I do want to say that that second color that I used on my lid, which was I'm In It, it did come out a little bit more on the dry side. I didn't wet it or anything, and it still created like this very pretty and vibrant look. I just had to kind of like layer it a little bit, and I find that it was a little bit drying in certain areas. Now I don't know if that could just be like my eye, or maybe like the primer just like dried out. I did also kind of like use my brush with the other shimmery colors, and they do come out a little bit on the light side, so not as like bam and wow as they do when you swatch it, just because now you're using a brush versus like your fingers. But again, I can't really say much because I haven't really tried it. It's just one of those things to kind of look out for. I think though, however, if you were to use these wet, it's gonna come out absolutely gorgeous. Overall though, I have to say that this look was so easy, so fast to just create, and it just blended out so fast, like so ridiculously fast. I mean, you guys got to see it. I was just like, okay, I thought I was gonna have to go back and forth. It wasn't chalky, it wasn't like muddy looking or anything like that. It was just beautiful, glided on really easily, really nicely. And yeah, I am super excited to see what else I'm able to create with this palette. Once again, if you guys would like for me to create a more natural, neutral kind of look with this palette, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. This is definitely more of like my Valentine's Day type of look. Oh, and of course my giveaway. So guys, I bought 2 palettes because one of them is obviously mine and this one's the empty one. And then this other one is going to be my giveaway. If you guys would like to enter this giveaway, there's just a couple of simple things you have to do. In all of my giveaways, they kind of been the same. So what you have to do is just make sure you are subscribed to my channel, turn on that notification bell. Also, make sure to be following me on Instagram. It is at Smashbrush_ at the very end. And then down below, just make sure you give me a comment what you loved most about this palette or what you're excited to try out. And then just leave your Instagram handle. That way I am able to DM the winner. And guys, that is basically it. The winner will be announced in my next video, which will be up next week. So best of luck to everyone who is entering. And thank you guys so much for being here today. I can't wait to see what else I'm able to create with this. And yeah, that is basically it, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.